Up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are, episode number 2 of the day for Thanksgiving Day, doing the 2027 postseason in a marathon of sorts. And we are in the NLCS against the New York Mets to see who goes to the World Series. I like it. I like it a lot. Here we go. All right, game number 1. We're playing in St. Louis. Bottom of the first here. Cardinals are already up 1-0. Runner on second, nobody out. Tyler McGill on the mound for the Mets in this one. He's already getting hit up. I cannot see the speed of his four-seamer, but he does have a cutter at 90 miles an hour and a circle change at 90 as well. First pitch of the at-bat is way above the zone with the cutter at 89. 1-0 the count to start this at-bat. Second pitch of the at-bat now from McGill. Blooper into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second is going to score. 2-0 ball game here in the bottom of the first. Still nobody out. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Bottom of the third, we come back to it. 2-1 ball game. Cardinals still in the lead. I'm standing in for the second time today. 1-for-1 so far today. .273 the batting average this postseason so far. Tyler McGill still on the mound. Runner on first. Yeah, nobody out. First pitch. Got me reaching for the slider off the plate away. 0-1 the count. As you can see, I've been the Gold Glove winner every full season that I've been in the majors. Checks on the runner at first here before pitch number 2 of the at-bat. And here we go. Hopefully 0-1 pitch on the way here from McGill. And swing and a miss. The four-seamer at the top of the zone. So we have an 0-2 count in this at-bat now. Definitely not the best outcome so far. The 2-strike pitch now from McGill. Swing and a miss. The four-seamer on the inside corner, and it's a K next to my name. Oof. That's his third strikeout of the game. So 5-1 the score now. Cardinals in the lead here at bottom of the fifth. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in with a 1-for-2 line score today. Tyler McGill still on the mound for the Mets. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees on the outside corner, called the ball for that four-seamer there. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch from McGill now. Come on, big fella. Just off the outside corner with the cutter there. 2-0 the count. This will be pitch number 64 of the game for McGill. He's only through 4 innings at this point. Cutter off the inside corner makes for a 3-0 count. How about that? Wow. I'm showing some good plate discipline here. The 3-0 pitch. Should we take all the way? No, sir. Four-seamer sent out to right field, but the right fielder's able to make the play. That was a fairly hard hit ball there. 99 miles an hour off the bat. But it is a long and loud first out in the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the sixth, we come back to it. Cardinals still leading 7-1 the score now. Runners on first and second, 1 away. I'm standing in with a 1-for-3 line score, this time against Daniel Castano on the mound for the Mets in relief. He does have a cutter. I can't see the speed of it, but he does have a four-seamer as well at 94, sinker at 92. First pitch from the lefty. Chopper to the left side, diving stop by the shortstop, but he can't do anything with it. He knocks it down, but can't get an out there. Bases are loaded now with 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. 9-1 the score now, bottom of the eighth as we come back to it. I am 2-for-4 on the day. There's 2 outs and nobody on, and I'm standing in here against Jeffrey Springs, who's now got the ball for the Mets in relief. He has a 91, or is that 94 mile an hour four-seamer? I think 94. Hits 92 with the two-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from the lefty here. Into left center field. Center fielder's on the run. He's going to make the play. And that ends the 8th inning. We're moving on to the 9th, leading 8-1. Cardinals take the win here in game number 1 of the NLCS. Final score 9-3. So, yeah, that's a good start, We're going to go back to the clubhouse here, come back for game number 2 in St. Louis before heading on to New York. We're definitely going to get through all 3 games in New York unless we happen to sweep them, which I don't think is going to happen. We did take 2 out of 3 from the Mets there in the final game of the regular season. So game number 2 here in St. Louis for the NLCS, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the first, we come into it. Mets are already up 2-0 here. Runner on second, 1 away for me as I'm standing in for the first time today against Eduardo Rodriguez. Looks like he's got a 93-mile-an-hour four-seamer. I can't rightly see it. Cutter hits 91. That's all. Sinker at 94. First pitch from him. Inside with that four-seamer at 92. 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. Next pitch. Out into right field, but that's going to get caught. Not deep enough for the runner at second to tag in advance, so wasted second out here in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, we come back to it. Still a 2-0 ball game. Ronnie Mauricio at the plate for the Mets. He's hitting .333 this postseason. There's a runner on second, nobody out for him here. An 0-1 pitch on the way from Jackson Jobe. It's a liner to the right side. We're going to get a glove on that. Throw to first in time. 1 away here in the top of the second, but the runner did advance to third on the play. 3-2 the score now. Bottom of the third. Mets are in the lead by 1. I'm standing in for the second time today, and also against Eduardo Rodriguez this time around. First pitch from him. Inside with the four-seamer. 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. I do have 4 career home runs against the Mets. Let's see if we can make that 5 in this series. Cutter on the outside corner, called a ball. Lucky call from the home plate umpire. 2-0 the count. Next pitch. And I popped up a four-seamer above the zone. Catcher's going to make the play behind the plate there. And a wasted first out in the bottom of the third. Bottom of the fourth, we come back to it. Cardinals are up 4-3. Bases are loaded, 1 away, and I'm standing in with an 0-for-2 line score here. And we definitely want to drive in a run. That's all I want to do here. Eduardo Rodriguez on the bump, throwing pitch number 46 of the game here to me. It's below the knees, above the plate though. So 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. Not saying I'm not nervous here, but yeah, the adrenaline is running. Rip one right back up the middle. That's going to score 2. Runners on the corners here, and the Cardinals are leading 6-3 here in the bottom of the fourth with 1 away. I like it. That is a thing of beauty. 8-3 the score now, top of the sixth. Cardinals in the lead. Runners on first and second, 1 away for Francisco Lindor, who's standing in with a 1-for-2 line score. Andrew Abbott is now on the mound in relief for the Cardinals. He's got a 1-1 pitch on the way. Chopper up the middle. Okay, we're going to go 1-6-3 for the double play. That retires the side and preserves the Cardinal lead. I like it. Thing of beauty, if I do say so myself. Bottom of the sixth, we're still leading 8-3. The current score, 2 outs and nobody on for me as I'm standing in for the 4th time today. I'm 1-for-3 on the day, 3-for-8 on the series so far. Terrence Taylor's got the ball for the Mets here. He does have a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. He's got an interesting pitch there, the Vulcan change. You don't see those very often. First pitch from him in this at-bat. Got me to swing over a slider below the knees. And 0-1 the count after not making contact there. Next pitch from him. Another slider below the knees on the outer third. Swung on and missed. An 0-2 count in a hurry here. 2-strike pitch. And another slider. Swung on and missed, man. How about that? 3 pitches, all sliders, all swung on and missed. And back to the dugout I go. Wow. Top of the 7th now. Still an 8-3 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. Runner on first, 1 away. Jeff McNeil at the plate for the Mets here. He's 1-for-2 on the day. Got a 2-2 count here in this at-bat. Let's see if we can roll a double play ball here to get us to the 7th inning stretch. Ground ball to the left side. It's going to be fielded by the third baseman. 5, 4, and 3. That's a double play going around the horn to send us to the 7th inning stretch here. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. Bottom of the 8th, 9-3 the score. Cardinals in the lead. 2 outs, nobody on for me as I'm standing in for the 5th time today. I'm hitting .268 this postseason. Sammy Chavez is on the mound. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from the right-hander. Got a piece of the slider on the outer third, but way out in front of it, and fouled it off down the third base line. So we have an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Next pitch. Sent into right field. Right fielder only has to take a couple of steps to get to that one, though. And that ends the 8th inning. We're moving on to the 9th with a commanding lead. 9-3 the score. Cardinals win game number 2. We are up 2-0 now in the NLCS. No pressure, no pressure. Let's return to the clubhouse and we will go back to game number 3 in New York here as soon as it loads in. Yeah, thank you for that. I got the equipment pack. Not like I need those really. Play the next game. Here we go. Game number 3 in New York. We are currently leading the series 2-0. Well, let's see what we can do here in New York to close this series out. Love to be able to make it to the World Series. That would be insane. I have not done that in the road to the show at all, and I've been playing this game for quite a few years now. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in for the first time today against Pablo Silva. He's got that 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer still. Running fastball hits 92. Nothing else quick. First pitch from him in the Big Apple. Oh, way out in front of that curveball. Holy cow, that was an ugly swing. 0-1 the count, and the crowd's going bonkers on that one. They love to see me swinging like an idiot on that one. The 0-1 pitch now from Silva. Chopper towards short, but the third baseman's going to get a glove on that. Throw to first beats me by half a step, and that retires the side in the top of the first. All right, bottom of the first. Runners on first and second, and only 1 out here for Danny Jansen. He's hitting .321 on the postseason. He's got an 0-1 count here against starter Pablo Lopez. Wind up and the pitch is a ground ball to the left side. Diving stop by the third baseman. Oh, man. Throwing error from Arenado. Lets the bases get loaded here in the bottom of the first. Oof, that hurts. 2-0 to score now. Mets in the lead here. Bottom of the third. 1 out, nobody on for Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Has an 0-1 count here in this at-bat. Wind up and the pitch with quite a shift going on here. And it's a ground ball right back to the mound. Throw to first gets him easily. 1-3 put out is how we get the second out here in the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth, and we come back to it. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in for the second time today. I'm 0 for 1 on the day, 3 for 11 on the series. And Pablo Silva still on the bump for the Mets. He's doing a pretty good job, I'd say. And four-seamer on the outer third popped up behind home plate. Catcher's going to make the play there for the second out. They are holding me quite quiet at the plate here in New York. Bottom of the fifth, 1 out, nobody on for Jeff McNeil. He's 1 for 2 on the day. He got a single in the first inning of this one. He's got a 2-1 count in this at-bat against Pablo Lopez. Wind up and the pitch from the right-hander. It's going to be a bunt down the first base line. This one at least found some ground, but he gets tagged out coming down the line towards first, so 2 away here in the home half of the fifth. Top of the sixth, we come back. I'm standing in for the third time. 0 for 2 day for me so far at the plate. There's 2 outs and nobody on, and Pablo Silva still has the ball for the Mets. Wind up and the pitch from him. And I got a piece of the slider at the knees, fouled it away, 0-1 the count. That was way out in front of that bad boy. Bit of rain falling here in New York. Next pitch. Below the knees on the outside corner with the four-seamer. Doesn't get the call. 1-1 the count now. Third pitch of the at-bat from Silva. Off the plate away with the curveball. 2-1 the count. This will be pitch number 70 of the game from Silva. All right. Oh, got me to swing through a slider below the knees. Evens up the count at 2-2. So, yeah, here we go. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat. Got a piece of that one. Send it to third, though. He's going to throw across the diamond and get me easily. That retires the top of the 6th inning. We're moving on.
Hey, let it fly. Now
4-0 the score here in the top of the 8th. The Mets are in the lead. 1 out, and runners on first and second for me as I'm standing in with an 0-for-3 line score. Batting average this postseason has dipped to a .244. Sammy Chavez on the mound now for the Mets in relief. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from him. Hot shot to the third baseman. They're going to go around the horn. 5-4-3 double play to end the top of the 8th. Oof. Man, they are just kicking my butt here in the Big Apple. Mets win game number 3 of the series. Final score 4-0. We are going to move on here to game number 4. Got to go back to the clubhouse every single game. It's the way the postseason works here in MLB The Show. All right, thank you for that. Okay, and play next game. Here we go, game number 4 of the NLCS in New York here. Cardinals are leading the series 2-1. And we're going to see if we can make that a 3-1 advantage here. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in for the first time, batting average at .239 this postseason. Lee Nam is on the mound for the Mets in this one. He's got that 92-mile-an-hour two-seamer. And, yeah, that's all he's got that's quick. His sinker is only 89. First pitch from him. Swung at a curveball way off the outside corner. Somehow fouled that off down the right field line into foul ground. So 0-1 the count. Hits me with that curveball again. I swung at it again. No contact this time. 0-2 the count. Next pitch is a two-seamer low and inside. Taken for a ball finally. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 pitch from Lee Nam. Up and in with a two-seamer. Evens up the count at 2-2. I think I learned from the first couple of curveballs. You're not finding the zone too good here, bud. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, I pop up a two-seamer on the inside corner. Catcher makes the play again. That seems to be the only thing I'm doing here in New York is popping it up behind home plate. What the heck? Top of the second, Cardinals have a 4-0 lead here. Runners on the corners and 2 away as I'm standing in for the second time today. My postseason batting average has been quite atrocious here. So I'm not doing much against the Mets so far. Perfect hit on the first pitch from Lee Nam out to right center field. Come on, baby, get up. It's gone. 3-run dinger to make it a 7-0 ball game here in New York. We are opening up a can here. Third home run of the postseason for me. 370 feet into the bullpen in right center field there. I like it. I like it a lot. Bottom of the second, runners on first and second, nobody out for Chas McCormick. He's hitting .222 this postseason. He's got a 2-2 count against Cade Cavalli. Cardinals, of course, still leading 7-0 here at this point. Wind up and the pitch. It's a ground ball up the middle. And we'll call that one a 4-3 double play. How about that? I'll take it. Not the most common way to make it happen, but it works. Bottom of the third, Cardinals leading 7-1 now. Runner on first and 1 away for Pete Alonso, who's 1 for 1 on the day. He's got a 2-1 count in this at-bat against Cade Cavalli. Wind up and the pitch from the right-hander. Hot shot to the right side. I'm not going to be able to get a glove on that one. It's into right field for a base hit. So runners on first and second, only 1 away here in the bottom of the third. 8-1 the score in the top of the fourth as we come back to it. Runner on first, 1 away, and I'm standing in with a 1-for-2 line score here. I'm just going to try to advance the runner. I already hit one home run here off of Lee Nam, but Daniel Castano is on the mound for the Mets now in relief. He's got an 89-mile-an-hour cutter, 94 on the four-seamer, sinker at 92. Wind up and the pitch. Got a piece of the cutter below the knees there. Not sure why I swung at it, but we got a piece and fouled it off. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch from Castano. Runner is on the move, and we hit a perfect swing out to left center. That's going to get down, one hop in the wall. It's going to be a stand-up double for me, and the runner scores all the way from first. It's a 9-1 ball game here in the top of the fourth. Wow, what a way to come out of my shoes in this game. 11-1 the score now in the bottom of the fourth. Nobody out and nobody on for Luis Gonzalez. He's hitting .333 on this postseason. Got a 2-1 count against Cade Cavalli. And he hits a ground ball right at me at second base here. Throw to first is going to be an easy play for 1 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fifth. Bases are loaded, nobody out, and I'm standing in for the fourth time already in this game. Holy mackerel. 11-1 the score. And let's see what I can do against Jeffrey Springs in this at-bat. He does have a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer, nothing else quick. First pitch is above the zone and a late swing. Good Lord, what am I doing? 0-1 the count after that pathetic attempt at swinging a ball. Oh, man. Four-seamer above the knees there, got a piece and fouled it away, so we have an 0-2 count after that one. I'm swinging really late, and these pitches are not very fast. The two-strike pitch, inside and gets away from the catcher. Runners do not advance on the wild pitch, though. Holy cow. So we got a 1-2 count here in this at-bat. Base is still loaded, nobody out yet. Next pitch from Jeffrey Springs. There's a circle change at the knees, way out in front of it, got a piece and fouled it off to keep the at-bat alive. Count remains at 1-2 here. Chopper up the middle, shortstop gets a glove on that, flips to the second baseman, who throws the first in time. 6-4-3 the double play. Run does score, but no RBI because of the double play. It's a 12-1 ball game here after that one. 13-1 the score here, bottom of the sixth. Runner on second and two away for Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 on the day, got a 2-1 count here against reliever Michael McGreevy. Wind up and the pitch from McGreevy is a ground ball to the right side. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first to get the third out. And 6 innings have come and gone here in the Big Apple. We are continuing to lead 13-1 the score. Wow. Top of the seventh, it's 14-1 the score now. Runner on third and one away as I'm standing in for the fifth time already in this one. Holy mackerel. Sammy Chavez on the mound for the Mets in relief here. He still has his 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, nothing else quick. First pitch from him. Reached out and touched a four-seamer way off the plate away and fouled it off. 0-1 the count. Really should have let that one go, but it is what it is. Second pitch of the at-bat, off the plate away with a four-seamer again. This time I watched it, so we have a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Looking for a sac fly, base hit, anything to get another run across the plate. Four-seamer inside there makes the count 2-1. It's amazing what happens when you don't swing at pitches outside of the zone. You get a lot more balls in your counts. The 2-1 pitch now. There's a four-seamer out to shallow right field. That's not going to be deep enough for a sac fly. No, runner was tagged up but did not run. So it's just a F9 on my line score for that at-bat. 17-1 is the score here, bottom of the seventh. Oh my gosh. Oliver Cosmo at the plate for the Mets here. He's 1 for 3 on the day. There's one out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch on the way from Michael McGreevy. And it's a ground ball to the right side. We're going to make an out of this one. You betcha, 2 away now in the bottom of the seventh. Cracker Jack not doing the Mets any favors today. Top of the eighth, we come back to it. Still 17-1. Runner on first and 2 away. I'm standing in for the 6th time today. And 2 for 5 so far. I have a dynamic challenge because of the runner on first. And I don't know. Let's just try to advance the runner. What's it going to hurt? Jeff MacArthur is on the mound for the Mets now in relief. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. He's a Submariner there. Curveball. Had me a bit fooled. Wow, 0-1 the count after getting a piece of that one and fouling it off. The 0-1 pitch from MacArthur. Oh, man, curveball has me all looking stupid at the plate. Below the knees on the outer third, swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. He's going to go heater. No, curveball off the plate away, swung on and missed. Another strikeout for me in this series. And that ends the top of the eighth. Bottom of the ninth, it's an 18-3 ball game. Holy mackerel. 2 outs and nobody on for Pete Alonso, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Got a good shift towards the left side of the infield going on here. 0-1 pitch from Michael McGreevy. Is a ground ball to the right side. How about that? First baseman takes it. Tags him running down the line. And Cardinals win game number 4 here. 18-3 the final score. We are 1 win away from the World Series at this point, leading the series 3-1. Let's head back to the clubhouse and jump back into game number 5. Be the final game in New York. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you. Here we go. Clubhouse is here playing game number 5. Let's go, boys. Harrison Bader is a postseason stud here, hitting .409 in the postseason now. Wow, how about that? All right, game number 5, top of the first, runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in for the first time today, hitting .250 in the postseason. Tyler McGill is on the mound for the Mets in this one. He still has a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the circle change. Also hits 90 with his cutter. First pitch from him. Got me reaching for the slider off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. All right, just got to stay calm. I know we're almost in the World Series at this point. Second pitch of the at-bat from McGill. And it's a four-seamer in the top of the zone. Got a piece, fouled it off. 0-2 the count here. Come on, big fella. Give me a good one. Slider there had me a bit out in front. Fouled that one off, so we still have an 0-2 count here. Looking at the fourth pitch of the at-bat from McGill here in the first inning. Inside and low with a 12-6 curve. Finally taking one for a ball. 1-2 the count. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat now. Off the plate away. Slider not even close. 2-2 the count here in this at-bat. No pressure. No pressure. The 2-2 pitch from McGill is above the zone on the outer third. Makes for a full count here with 1 away and a runner on first. Payoff pitch here from McGill. Let's see what we can do with it. Oh, struck me out with a four-seamer on the inside corner. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, some backwards K next to my name after that. Brutal strikeout. Bottom of the second, runners on first and second. Nobody out for Luis Gonzalez. He's hitting .310 this postseason, but he's got a 2-2 count here against starter Mike Soroka. Wind up and the pitch from him. And it's a ground ball towards the left side. Shortstop gets the glove on it, flips to me at second. Bare hand throw to first. And it's a 6-4-3 double play. Flashing a little bit of leather to get that double play. We'll take that. Bottom of the third, still no score. 2 outs and nobody on for Oliver Cosmo. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Has a 2-2 count here in this at-bat against starter Mike Soroka. Wind up and the pitch from Soroka. It's a ground ball to the right side. It's a slow roller. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. Easy play. 3 innings have come and gone. We're moving on with still no score. Top of the fourth. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the second time today. Backwards K next to my name after my first at-bat against McGill. He got me good there with the front door fastball. We have a dynamic challenge here for this one, though, and I think we're going to try to record a hit after taking the first pitch. We all know Tyler McGill's pitching repertoire, so first pitch from him in this at-bat we are taking all the way. Good choice, too. Four-seamer off the outside corner makes for a 1-0 count. Come on, big fella. Give me a good one here. Swing and a miss. The circle change just above the knees on the outside corner makes for a 1-1 count. I was a little too far out in front of that pitch. The 1-1 pitch now. Ripped into right center field. That's going to be a double off the bat. That's going to go all the way to the wall in the alley there. Center fielder gets a glove on it. We have a stand-up double here to start things here in the top of the fourth. That's a thing of beauty. I like it. All right, top of the fifth. It's a 1-0 ball game. Cardinals have the lead. Runner on first and 1 away. I'm standing in for the third time today. I have a double and a run on my line score. 1 for 2 so far. Tyler McGill still on the mound for the Mets. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, laid on the four-seamer on the inner third. Fouled it off. 0-1 the count. So we still have that runner on first and 1 away here in the top of the fifth. Next pitch off the outside corner with a slider. That one hooked way outside. So we have the count back to even at 1-1. Let's see what we get here with pitch number 3 of the at-bat. Oh, had me fooled with a 12-6 curve. Way out in front of it. Somehow didn't make contact. 1-2 the count. I thought I just barely foul-ticked it, but four-seamer off the inside corner got me to swing through it for another strikeout for me today. That's a bummer. Top of the seventh, still a 1-0 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. 2 outs, nobody on here. Terrence Taylor is on the mound in relief for the Mets. He has a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. Let's see if we get a Vulcan change in this one. That'd be nice to see one of those. Slider there just off the outside corner had me a little fooled and out in front. fouled it off down the third base line, so we have an 0-1 count in this at-bat. Second pitch from Taylor here. Low and inside with the four-seamer, 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. Seems to be pitching me pretty low today. The 1-1 pitch got me reaching for the slider off the outside corner. 1-2 the count after not making contact with that swing. Really surprised I haven't seen a fourth-seamer yet. Oh, swing and a miss at one in the dirt. A 2-3 putout's going to complete the strikeout. And I have a hat trick in this game. Oof, that's kind of rough. But I do have the only run scored so far. So, bottom of the seventh, 1-0 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. One out and a runner on first for Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Has an 0-1 count in this at-bat against Mike Soroka, who's still on the mound for the Cardinals. Ground ball up the middle. We're going double play. 4, 6, 3. There you have it. 7 innings have come and gone after putting that twin killing up there. And we are still leading the Mets 1-0 here in game number 5. 2-0 the score now in the bottom of the 8th. Cardinals have the lead. One out and a runner on first for Ronnie Mauricio. He's 0 for 2 on the day, has a 2-2 count here. Mike Soroka still on the mound, throwing pitch number 82 of the game. Ground ball up the middle, another double play. 4, 6, jumping throw for the 3 connection. And that double play ends the 8th inning. We are 3 outs away from going to the World Series. Holy cow. Top of the 9th, it's a 3-0 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. Runner on second, 1 away. Now I'm standing in for the 5th time today. 1 for 4 on the day. Jeff MacArthur is now on the mound for the Mets in relief, trying to save their season. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer. Curveball only hits 83. First pitch is that curveball in the dirt. And man, I keep forgetting he's a Submariner here. Swung on and missed. No chance of making contact with that one. 0-1 pitch on the way now. Oh, four-seamer got me way too late. Hit me with the gas, and man, it got me good. 0-2 the count after not making contact with that swing. And then he plunks me with the next pitch to put me on first base. I mean, I'll take it. First base for free is first base for free. Cardinals win game number 5 and beat the Mets 4-1 here in the NLCS. We are going to the World Series. Are you kidding me? Oh, boy. I got to revel in that one, man. That is a thing of beauty right there. Oh, gosh. Man, that is so cool. So cool. All right, so we're heading to the World Series. I wonder who we're going to end up playing. But, yeah, seeing how this game, or this series here, took us quite a bit of time, we're going to call this the end of the episode here. Stay tuned tomorrow for Black Friday World Series of the 2027 season in my road to the show. Man, I'm excited. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you think we're going to win the World Series or who you think we're playing. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one, baby, the 2027 World Series.